So, thank you so much for liking my post earlier. Honestly, the idea just came to me in one of my meditations that a lot of people don't necessarily know what shamanicism is, and so I would really like to introduce it to everyone because now that the spiritual thing and the hype has been so, I guess, popular, I really wanted to allow everyone to know specifically what is shamanicism and how it works, and possibly do a vlog and blog even about how to do certain little remedies that shamans do and all sorts of different things like that. Because just like you, I am open to so many different ways of healing. It's just a fun thing. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. My camera is actually broken right now and I need to get it fixed, but I am using my phone, unfortunately. So thank you so much and blessings to you guys. So shamans have been around for an extremely long time. It's actually, shamanic healing is one of the most ancient ways of healing. Actually, I wrote down a bunch of stuff to kind of help describe it a little bit better, because for me, whenever I talk, not a lot of people understand exactly what I'm trying to get into. So I do lots of research with lots of different books here, and yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to kind of get this through. So the definition of a shaman, according to my book, hold on here, according to my book, The Element Encyclopedia of the Psychic World, it's a fantastic book. It says that a shaman is a magician, a priest, a healer, or a wise person who serves tribal peoples of the Americas, India, Australia, Siberia, and Mongolia. Now, I've noticed that shamans actually have been in Tibet. They've also been in many different places around the world. And it's not necessarily a tribal thing. It typically is a tribal thing, especially with Peruvian shamans, but a lot of the time, shamans can be universal. They can be anywhere. And shamans. So I just wanted to kind of clear that up there. We don't do any levitation, nothing of that sort, no making any witch's brew. A common misconception is that they are always trying to seek the negative in people, and that is not true. I have been trained and taught to see positives in people. However, we do see the negatives in people, but we don't call it the negative. We call it either the heaviness or the lightness in people, because there is no such thing as there's no such thing as bad energy and good energy. It's heavy or it's light. A really great thing that I love about being a shaman is that I am well versed in herbalism and also spiritual healing and altered states of consciousness. So herbalism is definitely taking different herbs and different remedies that you can use herbs for. They can usually make them into tea. I like to make mine mostly into tea. We can make compounds to put on wounds. Also, we can do many different things to help. So if you have like stomach ache, we're able to help that. That kind of goes back into that whole witch doctor thing, is because, you know, tribes would go to the witch doctor to say, hey, my stomach hurts, fix it. And they're like, okay, we'll fix it. Here you go. Take this. There you go. Ginger root. Eat it. And then their stomach would feel a lot better. So I specifically like working in teas because teas have always helped me, and they are a huge a popular thing with my clients. The whole altered state of consciousness. Now that is probably the one where you're like, what the hell? Altered states of consciousness is when we tap into the elemental powers of nature and the worldly spirit. Now we have two ways of getting to our psychic consciousness area with shamans. We have two ways of necessarily doing that. Actually, there's a lot of ways that you can do that, but the way that we and shamans typically do that is by either chanting, drumming, also dancing, fasting, vision quests. That's all ways that we can do to enhance our way to get into the spiritual realm, so to speak, and to really tune in to what we're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So this is kind of where it gets weird here. I live in two worlds. I live in the ordinary reality, and I live in the non-ordinary reality, which we call the shamanic state of consciousness. Now, ordinary reality is the reality that we live in now. The shamanic state of consciousness is the weirdest reality I have ever been introduced to in my life. I found it, obviously all shamans, when they find it, they go through a journeying, and when they finally get there, it is like the biggest mind explosion in the world. There is just peace, there is darkness, there is happiness. It's just like any other world. It's just like our world, except expanded in different ways. The primary function to heal and restore the connectedness to our people, to the universe. So that is our primary focus. So when we get into these alternate states of reality, which would be called, like I said, the shamanic state of consciousness, we have to dig and we have to find our way like a little maze through to figure out where the hell you are and where the hell you need to be. Now, honestly, I hate to do this, and I hate to make connections to the real world to this, even movies, but the movie Insidious is about a certain type of astral projection. Now, Insidious is an excellent movie. But what I found more disturbing, and I was actually very frightened from that movie, is that is kind of like what our shamanic state of consciousness feels and looks like. Not negative. Sometimes it can be like that, negative, but mostly it's positive. It's beautiful. It's bright. We can figure out. We find the people. We leave basically our bodies when we put ourselves in that trance. And we get out there and we are like, holy crap, we need to figure out what the hell is going on to get this person to point A to point B. So that is the only way that I can actually make a connection for people that don't necessarily understand shamanicism to understand. I don't like to pull out the whole movie card and stuff like that, but that movie freaked me the fuck out because it was very similar to the things that we get to do. Shamans can do all sorts of different things. Our main goal is to help you tap into your being and to help you. We are not there to set out some dark omens. We are not there to put out some negativity. We are there to simply go into the spiritual realm, figure out what's going on with our patient or our person. I say patient to make it a little bit easier for some people to understand, because a lot of healthcare professionals ask me. And we go in there, and we also consult with the spirit guides, which are the forms of animal guardians, which we call animal totems. So this is where that whole totem animal thing comes in. Totem animals can range from like fleas to ticks to worms to a pigeon to a fox to a lion. It just depends on what we see while we're in our spiritual conscious state. So basically what we'll do is we'll take a person, we'll look around them, feel what we feel, and when we say that your totem animal is probably a flea, we figure out why. So it's pretty interesting. Never underestimate the power of your animal totem. What we do is we help access basically your totems so that way you can contact your own totems so they can heal you and help guide you into ways. It makes you a little bit more aware. Shamans get to do all sorts of different things for people. You want spiritual healing? You got it. You want some dream interpretations? You got it. You want some totem animal experience? You got it. You want some ways to help heal yourself, with your body and your physical body? You got it. Basically, shamans work with all sorts of different things. My one thing that I don't like is that I can remember every single dream that I have. Every single one. And it freaks me the hell out, but I interpret my own dreams that way. I interpret my own dreams. I get to go in my dreams and dig deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until I, figure out what the hell is going on with it. Which is terrifying, but it's pretty nice because sometimes they're the good dreams and they help a lot. So, if you want those types of things, we are more than able to help you. If you want guidance to help get yourself to a higher state of consciousness and a higher state of a being, we can help you. We're not saying that we're the gods of the universe. I am not the god of the fucking universe, okay? Like, I am the most probably emotionally jacked up person there is. But when it comes to shamanicism, that is my release. It's my nature. It's my home. I feel happy when I do it. I mean, it has been the hardest and the most beautiful job I have ever had to deal with at the exact same time. Because, damn it, it is not something I signed up for in the beginning. But I absolutely love it. And, it's a hard thing, and that's why I really want to get into a vlog so that way you guys can kind of see either my struggles or the ways that I handle different things or questions being answered. I can even do all sorts of readings with you, but that's beyond the point here. So this is just the end of my first video, just telling you who I am, what the hell is a shaman, what we do, and etc. I would love to get into opening up my shaman package with you and showing you all the crystals I go through, crystals that can specifically be used for different things. I am like the crystal wizard. I love crystals, I love tea. I use them definitely a lot when I'm healing. It's just an extraordinary way to get it into your body. I use crystal water even. So I am so hoping and just feeling blessed that I'm able to share kind of this little experiment with you and showing you what shamanism is, because not a lot of people know. They just think what the hell is that? And some people think that it's a fucking witch. Some people think that it's some crazy other shit. I ain't talking shit on witches, okay? Witches are cool. But for me, I just want people to understand that spirituality is freedom for you. No matter what you believe in, no matter how you do things, spirituality can always be there for you. And I am just sharing my world with you, and I'm so excited that you showed any interest at all. So I appreciate you liking the post for me putting up a video. I'm not good with making videos like this, and I actually have a really huge fright of doing that. So just thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video just to kind of get a little sense about what the hell's going on with shamanicism. But thank you, and many blessings to you all. You all are great and beautiful, and I'm sending love and light to each one of you that watches this video. And if you have any requests for any videos, I'm thinking the next video that I might do is a one about crystals and crystal water, maybe some teas, maybe an unwrapping of what my shamanic bag is. Definitely, please, 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 leave a comment for me or send me a message telling me what you would like to see. And if you have any questions personally about yourself, and if you want it answered through a video or anything like that, I can keep it completely anonymous. So just keep that in mind. You are all blessed and you are all loved, and thank you so much for watching.